Check, check, check. 1, 2, 1, 2. Check, 1, 2, 1, 2. As we go into the abyss of Bitcoin at 54,761, let's take a look at Bitcoin. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for coming on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here, calling yourself a crypto lifer and jumping on into the show and sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. Without your time, there is no show. So I appreciate each and every one of you for jumping on in. Bitcoin hits 54,856, and I decided I think it was time to long BTC. We're going to take a look at what happened to that weekly candle close. We've gone longer than that, but that was enough. There's people in my house. They probably think I'm out of my mind. Shout out to everyone here on the weekly candle close. We're going to take a look at Bitcoin now and jump into it at 54,842. And we're going to see what's happening with the beast, Bitcoin. Okay. We've been tracking it all day long. Got some other charts I've been looking at too. I got my quad zones showing up. Let's see what's happening with Bitcoin on the weekly candle close, shall we? Shout out to everyone here on the live. Let's jump on out. Let's see what's happening to everyone out here. Let's pop up the chat. Shout out to my people up in the chat. Appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for coming on in and calling yourself crypto lifers. You're going to feel euphoric after this. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Yeah, the Ohm euphoria. Blocktopia is still good. We'll take a look at Blocktopia. JSMY is pumping. We'll take a look at JSMY. We'll show you the wins that we've had overnight as Bitcoin continues to pump, and we see some other coins that are hot. A lot of people are sketchy right now. I see the market sentiment is iffy. For me, nothing's changed. I guess just a few little sideways movement in Bitcoin gets people acting pretty funky, wonky. It's pretty interesting. Let's take a look at what I see for Bitcoin here on the 15-minute chart. I see some divergence. I see some other things happening. We're going to break it down for you and show you what's going down. Sorry. That was obviously exaggerated for Hollywood purposes. If you're like a Foley artist. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. I am not a financial advisor. Nothing I do and say here is financial advice. You are not clients of mine. I'm not looking for a client. I'm looking for wonderful people to share a beautiful experience as we go through cryptocurrency together. SHIB will never hit 10 cents. It's possible that it never will. You never know. Bullet Shalom. Guys, just to let you know, JASMY got listed on Coinbase Pro and Coinbase. 32 million supply pumping right now. Okay, people, I'm off. Bullish, we looked at JASMY yesterday on Coinbase. It's been on Coinbase for almost 3 days now, maybe 2 days. It's all dumping as it pumps. What a funny. He must be a few hours late with a comment. Most audible swallow in YouTube history. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. I'm going to bring the music down just a tad for you as we keep it moving. So Bitcoin is in an ascending triangle with a 68% chance of a break to the upside. This is an ascending triangle for Bitcoin. Is it or is it not? It is. And I see it bouncing off support that we talked about. I said, if it breaks the support level and it breaks my pattern, I'm bullish until, as long as it stays in the pattern, I am bullish is what I said. And you know what? It came down here and did like so. Let's show you something else here. We have a swing low to a swing low to the downside, do we not? We have a swing low to the upside, do we not? That is bullish divergence. Tells us that the bottom is there and we should move to the upside. Okay? Let me show you something else on the 4 hour. All right, let me break it down again just in case you don't know your divergences. You should probably learn them. This channel is a good place to get you started. So if I take this swing to the upside, we have an uptrend. But if I take this swing to the downside, we have a downtrend. That is hidden bullish divergence. Tells us that the trend will continue to the upside as well. And so far, Bitcoin has already responded from 54,373 to 54,009. And, I said I'd long again here at 54,583. And I've been long, I've been in a long here. We have not been stopped out of the longs, continuously sticking in there with BTC because you know what? This is a bullish pattern. The 4 hour is oversold, doing a bunch of funkiness down here and then coming for that probably a higher low and moving to the upside. There's also bullish divergence down here as well, in my humble opinion. We take a look at the 1 hour, and it's low and moving to the upside again after kind of like an elongated double bottom. The 1 hour wants to move, and we're getting a low, a higher low, a higher low, a higher low. Multiple higher lows in the cycle of the stochastics RSI tells me that Bitcoin is highly likely to pump to the upside. We're going to take a look at the weekly candle in a second. I just want to get you guys updated with my full-blown idea here. I don't waste anybody's time because I know you could die tomorrow, I could die tomorrow, and I give away exactly what I know because you're as powerful as what you give away. Thank you so much to everyone here supporting me. I appreciate each and every one of you for coming on into the live. It is Sunday night as we rock it out. 80 people on the live stream. Can we get the likes up to the watchers? I would greatly appreciate it. 86 people watching, 52 likes. Can we get the likes up to the watchers? Let's look at the MACD about to turn. RSI doing some damage, looking like it's kind of low and wants to reset in a bit of a falling wedge as well. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Whenever I can put the RSI in a falling wedge, it's highly likely to break to the upside. I like what I'm seeing here for the RSI. The stochastics RSI is in my sweet spot below the dotted line. I like to enter if the 50-minute was low. It was there. The entry was right there. And if we go to a smaller time frame, like the 7-minute, you're going to see confirmed bullish divergence very, very nicely. And let me show you what I'm talking about. We have swing down to swing down here, but we have swing up to swing up. I don't want you trading the 7-minute. I don't want you glued to it. I like the daily. I even like the 3-day. I'll show you how to trade that 3-day like a pro. But my whole point is the 7-minute can just give you more solidified entry on where that divergence has occurred. And there it is. Tells us our bottom for Bitcoin is 54,432. That is the weekly bottom. I don't think we're going to go lower than that. But hey, anything is possible. We have a lot of fudders out there. People acting really footage. A lot of footage. But we got a 1 hour low, a 15-minute low, and a 4 hour low. And we've been waiting for this movement. The pattern just had to form. We're getting tighter and tighter. They definitely went and grabbed liquidity. They grabbed a lot of longs up here. People definitely jumped onto the long. I've been in the long since down here, so I was just excited we got up, and then it came right back down. I didn't take profits. I just watched, but there we have it. Then I looked for the divergence, and I cooled off, and I was like, my stop loss is here. I'm cool. And obviously, we're about 11 for 12 trading Bitcoin, so if we lose this one, we'll just be 11 for 13. Oh, well, so won't be too bad, and this trade is still open and still valid. Shout out to the patrons. Shout out to anyone that's still sticking it with me in this trade. It's insane. To make a little more squeege out of this move, you get BTC up. It looks just like this. It's basically the exact same trade. Bitcoin up. As Bitcoin hits 54,009, and I got in at 54,005 again. Booming to the upside. I like what we're seeing here for Bitcoin. All right, so I'm bullish on Bitcoin right here. The 1 hour says we're going to pump into the night. Till 4, we're going to wake up with Bitcoin into some high levels. The projected measured move here is 63,350. That's damn near close to the all-time high for Bitcoin. So I like what I'm seeing here. All is well. All is looking nice. How we looking on SOL there, lifer? Shout out to John Gregory. Let's take a look at SOL for my man. I'm feeling nice tonight. I'm in a good mood. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, all right, Plus, I haven't seen your name. John Gregory, appreciate you coming on in. Let's take a look at SOL USDT. The lifer's back. The lifer never left. Shout out, and there's a strong bullish divergence as well. It's following BTC, in my humble opinion. I thought it would do some damage here. Fell out of this, did not hold. Kind of went into a bigger pattern. So let me rework my idea here. I delete all my old work just to see what I can see. Just to see what he could CCC. And all that he could CCC was the bottom of the big old CCC. A sailor went to CCC to see what he could CCC. All right, take a look at this. Thank you so much for the love. Appreciate you. Love you, bro. Trying to drag some people in with me. Drag them on in, John. Drag them on in. By the hair or by the cufflinks or by the collar. Let's take a look at this. What are we doing here? A double bottom for Solana came down here on the 7-minute. Let's take a look at what I see here on the 1-minute chart. On the 1 hour chart, forgive me. Now, still a cup and handle valid, in my humble opinion. And it's actually retesting previous resistance points. Now, resistance, that is a SR flip. So now you have a possible SR flip for Solana at 147. I'll be honest. I'll look this camera dead in the face. I see Solana at $500 sooner than later. In my humble opinion. Sooner than later. It just has too much going behind it. Alameda, Sam Bankman-Fried, Tom Brady, the whole team behind Solana. Highly likely Solana will pump to the upside. I like what I'm seeing here. Anything is possible. Take a gamble. And remember, you can always get stopped out of any trade. Be prepared to be stopped out of any single trade you're in. It's about managing risk properly. Again, I'm not a financial advisor, and nothing that I do say here is financial advice. This is for entertainment and educational purposes only. I will show you how to draw shapes and how to make fun little cool art. This is awesome art. Look at my lines and your yellows and the blues and the reds. I'm simply an artist drawing my art. If you want to buy some of my paintings, let me know. I'd love to sell some of my TA. You can put my TA on the wall. We just put his TA on the wall. We just absolutely love it. Like, the guy draws it and we buy it up. Like, I mean, we just like it. It's a centerpiece of our living room. The technical analysis by Crypto Lifer is just like the best art I've ever seen. It's absolutely beautiful. Hey, Sam, appreciate you always here and live. I would like to know about Gitcoin. Your thoughts? Gitcoin. Did you put the B for the G or the G for the B? Are you flipping it to me? Do you want to see what you can see with the G coin? Gitcoin? Are you serious? Can you please look at C98? Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. 51K wicked bits down. I don't think so. That's some shenanigans. That's some shenanigans. He's going back to the right side of the green monster. He's back, and it's over the wall. A grand slam for Big Papi. Solana. This is definitely an idea for Solana as the 1 hour is extremely low, the 4 hours low, and you can see it'll follow BTC if BTC get a bit of a pump here. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for coming on in. Thank you for jumping on into the live. SR flip, if you need to know the terminology. What is an SR flip? You know what I'm saying? Solana, let's get back into BTC and the weekly candle close. As it ended just like that for me. Look at that. Okay, and we're going to flip to the weekly candle. Sometimes I kiss it if I can. What do you mean if I can? I probably can. I can just give it a cute little smoochy. We get wacky and weird on the weekly candle. I mean, we got to. It's the only place to be. What a crazy weekly candle, for sure. But a massive weekly candle. Let's take a look at it, as we always do. The weekly candle. I mean, it was a big one. Love you, baby. Sorry. Sorry. I have an intimate relationship with Bitcoin, and I don't want to hide it. I told my wife last night, it's me and Bitcoin. I love her. I love it. I love her. It's me and Bitcoin forever. Crypto wifer wrote, I didn't know my wife was watching. Okay, so here's the weekly candle. That's pretty weird, man. Your wife will get on. Ew, oh my god. I can't stop laughing. All right, that's it. All right, so we opened at 48,200. The high was 56,500. The low was 46,900, and the candle would close at 54,663. The candle would go up 6,459. It would be a 13% candle. That's one of the most beautiful candles on the weekly we've seen in a long time. As Bitcoin holds 54,900. Called locks out yesterday. Called them gains out. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you coming on. And send a super chat for a deep dive. If you want to let me know what's cracking in the game here, there's a $7.99 super chat. Hey man, can you check MATIC please? From Sammy Mitchell. Shout out to Sammy Mitchell for the super chat. Starting off for $7.99. You're the man, dude. Thank you so much for the support and the love. Can you check out MATIC? In the doghouse. Oh, I'm in the doghouse. I was born in the doghouse, baby. Wait until dude finds a hot NFT. Going to get weird in the metaverse. Shout out to Nicholas Anderson. You're hilarious, man. You're a funny dude. I like that. I like your sense of humor. Funny guy. So what a beautiful candle. Look at the 2 wicks on either side. You know, it did hold, it broke off from support. That's strong. If this throws 3, that could be 3 white soldiers. And you know what that means? Strong reversal. Look at the last time we had 3 white soldiers. 1, 2, 3. It's a strong reversal pattern for a massive move to the upside. We could have that happening here for Bitcoin. 2 beautiful weeks in a row for Bitcoin as we bounced off of 40K. And we went to a high of 56,000 on the week. Right before the weekly close, like just a few hours, a lot of volatility always happens. And it seems to calm down now. Bitcoin seems to have a commanding lead over the Eastern Asian markets because Asia wakes up and they buy. Vidit still holding us down. I put out Vidit for the last few weeks, just talked about it over and over again. Even here on the live stream went over it, as well as to the patrons. Shout out to Mr. Smurvington, Lifer in a troll mode. Shout out to Sultan. First you didn't drink her tea. Now this, she's gonna kick your... Oh, I always drink her tea. I always drink my wife's tea. Come on. Love my wife. Don't be doing. My wife's the greatest thing since sliced bread, man. She's even better than sliced bread. Shout out to everyone in the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for coming on in. All right? Now, what I would appreciate is if you would go and, you know, slap your fellow lifer on the back. How do you do that? You gotta, I mean, you can't really do it physically, but you can hit the like button, and that lets the other lifers know that you love them. So let a lifer know that you love them and hit that like button. See how I did that there? I think it works. If you call the Permanent Doghouse Club, welcome to the club. Shout out to Bax, 1983. Up in there. Are you a Battle Axe Warrior with my dude? Eat sliced bread. An assault. Add assault the like button. Shout out to Sam and Gina. Y'all are the best. Shout out to Greg, a.k.a. Hulk Smash for the $2 super chat. You're the man. And so Bitcoin weekly candle looks absolutely beautiful. What do I see for the weekly candle? Let me show you. Let me just show you. I have a bunch of funky stuff happening here in my imagination. I've been talking about this for a while, and I've gone over it many, many times. First, I went over this when we were down here. One of the only YouTubers to really kind of do this. I'm sure someone else may have. I'm not saying I'm the only person in the world, but I didn't see many other people. And I suggested we just form this beautiful falling wedge that had legs, because whenever I see this is a pattern that I've seen break out many, many times on the 1 minute, on the 4 hour, on the 1 hour. And it suggests Bitcoin wants to go to $86,000. But not till like February, January. 86K for Bitcoin. All right. And I'm just setting your weekly levels so we can go over the weekly levels for BTC. On the weekly candle close. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for coming on in. I'm the Crypto Lifer. Thank you for coming into the channel. Have a good morning, good afternoon, good night, no matter where you are in the world. If you like my content and the vibe that I provide, please subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, and don't forget to hit that like button. Today, we're going to go over Bitcoin on the weekly chart. That's right, the weekly chart behind me. I'm setting my weekly support and resistance levels. And, you know, I just want to show you guys, I've been talking about this for a long time. The idea that Bitcoin would increase in volume, increase in price, and move to the upside. I have a target here of about $86,000 for Bitcoin. Also talked about our Fibonacci retracement levels, which I've been very keen on and been going over since the beginning of this impulse here. And as you can see, when I raised this from this exact impulse here to this wick here, I got Bitcoin into the 0.65 and the 618 into the golden pocket. I saw almost no channels talking about this. This is something that's very, very interesting to me. I eventually went all in on Bitcoin here in this, with a lot of my savings here at about 30K, 32,400 was the exact moment around June 26th. I kind of got in a little early on this wick. We would wick down, it would go up and down, but eventually the trade would be beast mode. And now we're up here in the winnings, well above Fibonacci levels and kicking some butt. We went above this level here, which was also giving us a bit of a trouble at 236. We're above that now. And the next big level for Bitcoin is all the way up here. And so Bitcoin is on the way to go back to that all-time high, that top fib, and continue to the upside. We can get rid of the fibs because that's cool. I just wanted to show you how easily longing Bitcoin on the bottom was. It was simply as pulling a fib on the weekly time frame and getting down. Another thing I want to show you is this. They call me Sammy Cup and Handy. Why do they call me Sammy Cup and Handy? There's no reference there to anything that you may be thinking about. Get your head out of the gutter. The thing I'm talking about here is the idea that this is a cup and handle. And cup and handles love to break to the upside as Bitcoin cracks 55,000 right now live. And we are live as I record this, but you're going to see it later as well because I'm a one-time Johnny, and we're going to keep it moving. So look at this. Bitcoin could break out of just this cup and handle here and position itself up past that all-time high or to the all-time high at about $66,000. So we have confluence. A falling wedge that breaks out 68% of the time, a cup and handle that breaks out 68% of the time, with another falling wedge, and so far so good for Bitcoin as we're getting above key levels, okay? Could Bitcoin come down and test one more time this weekly support at 51,900, 51,000, 52K? It's possible, but we'll keep you updated. Just as we were able to call the bottom for Bitcoin, we'll be able to figure out some more things in the future. If you like this type of technical analysis, if you like the simple, easy way that it's been explained, then you should jump on into the Patreon. For $99 a month, you will absolutely love it, and you will be blown away. I go live every single day, Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 12 p.m., and Saturday and Sunday nights at 8 p.m. Sunday nights, every single Sunday night for Bitcoin and the weekly candle close. So, if that gets you excited, if that's something you want to see, come to my weekly candle close, come to my live streams every single day. You'll be educated, you'll be excited, you'll be entertained, you'll be full of awesome energy, positive vibes, and you want to jump on into the Patreon or even take tutoring. I have a beginner's course every Tuesday, NYC time from 3 to 5 o'clock. That is $100 for a 2-hour course. It'll blow your mind and get you ready to go. In technical analysis, you can tackle cryptocurrency the proper way, okay? They call me the crazy guru of the charts. They call me the chart whisperer, the sensei. Why? Because I'm able to see a lot of patterns when people only see 1 or 2. I usually see 3, 4, or 5, like this head and shoulder right here that eventually would also play up to the upside with a massive measured move if we take it from the neckline to the head. So there's 3 patterns at play here that all are giving me proper confluence that Bitcoin will pump to the upside. A lot of people don't think so. A lot of people are kind of still in a negative way. I'm not sure why. I don't think they have enough tutoring or know-how about technical analysis. If you need that background, if you need the fundamentals to help you through Fibonacci's, support and resistance, you name it. You want to know your patterns. You want to know how to use moving averages. You want to know where the divergence is and more. Then you need tutoring. Jump on in and I will help you out more than you would ever know. Jump into a one-on-one course or a group course. And thank you so much for tuning on in. I appreciate it. I will see you on the next video. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications in case you can find out when I post my next video. Remember, if you came to the channel, then you're already doing the right thing. Crypto is life. Okay, I just recorded that for another time. 86K are also I'm not going anywhere. People thought I was going anywhere. I've never seen anyone understand TA better than the lifer. Shout out to the IC Club. Holy she, man. 86 sounds legit. Group tutoring session is hands down a perfect way to put the pieces together to learn technical analysis in the language of the patterns. 2 hours that are out of this world. Listen to the mods. They're telling you. Step 1, go to the testimonials and read about them. Step 2, book an appointee tutoring. Step 3, join the Patreon and your dreams will come true. Jump on in. I love how you put that so beautifully. Thank you so much, Love Learning. Thank you very, very much. As Bitcoin pumps, as we suggested, I said I'm in a long Bitcoin at 50. Like, how many times do I say I'm in a long Bitcoin? Live on the channel, and right as I long it, literally within a minute or two or something happening, it begins to pump. It's been happening literally for the last month straight, and I believe it's my Labradorite. It's just my sense. And it's also I have a system, and the system tells me when to get in, and it's just so deadly accurate. The system has such a checklist of things that I put together every time I saw price pump. Now I want to see Bitcoin breach this and really get busy, and this is what happens when the weekly candle closes. This is the volatility we're looking for. This is the Sunday night volume that I was hoping for. Big candles up and down all over the place. Look at the size of that wick. That was insanity. Welcome to the Bitcoin Show, my friends. Welcome to the Bitcoin Show. Want me to break it down for you yet again? Look at this. Sammy Cup and Head, he strikes again. What do you mean? No. Say it isn't so. Say it isn't. It is. It is. It's a cup and handle, my friends. Highly likely to pump to the upside here. 68% chance of a break to the upside is the cup and handle. And this is how we find it. Keep your mind limber and open at all times. Always keep yourself ready in a feng shui state of mind, ready to move. And Shiba pumps. FTM looking nice. Legit indeed. Hey, love your show. Keep it coming. Shout out to Super Kitty. Super Kitty makes me think of something very, very naughty. I don't know why, it just does. Sorry, I shouldn't do that. That's wrong. Your Labradorite place is in the mail as of yesterday, Sam. Thank you so much, man. Much appreciated. You're the man, dude. That's so awesome. Come here, Super Kitty. Shout out to 111 people on the live stream. Make your dreams a reality, you beautiful people. Enjoying the Patreon. Shout out to Turd Ferguson. Walk on water with the Turd. You'll meet people like Turd Ferguson. Like, how would you not want to join the Patreon? Like, come on. Like, Turd Ferguson, Poop McGee. and number 2. I'm sorry, I'm messing around. Hit the like, peeps. Yo, I appreciate you, Turd, man. I'm not putting you. I love you, brother. I'm old enough to be your grandma. And Super Kitty. Hey, you don't even know. That might make me happy. Okay, moving forward. I love you. I love you. This is a fun night. It's a good night. It's a good night. It's a good night. It's a great night. It's always a good night when we're here together. It's always a great night when we're here together. I appreciate each and every one of you for being here on the live stream. Okay, so Bitcoin highly likely to pump to the upside based on what we're seeing here with the 1 hour, the 15-minute, and everything getting moved. Turd Ferg is the man. Turd Ferg for life. Mist Smurf. Me Smoo. Wait, Me Smoo. Me Smoo. Yeah, Me Smoo. Everyone gets like a little. There's Me Smoo. There's Two Fur. There's Turd Ferg. I'm Sapi. Oh, no, I'm Crow. Well, I'm Cry Lie. Super Kitty. Shout out to Love Learning. Hey, we have old, young, old, new. We have sandpaper. We have smooth. We have it all here. 55,132. Oh my gosh, I'm too much. Okay, so the 4 hour highly wants to pump to the upside. The 1 hour wants to pump. And we're in a beautiful bullish pattern that breaks out 68% of the time. What do you say, guys? Do we pump? I think we do. And we have some bullish divergence that has been confirmed as well. So all odds on BTC. But I like what I'm seeing here for Bitcoin. We also have hidden bullish divergence on a bigger time frame as well. So we're ready to go. Cry lie. So let's do it, guys. Let's do it. Hold about 55K and let's see some action. So that's Bitcoin in a nutshell. I'm going to leave it alone, but I'm still bullish until I don't have to be. Until it makes a Bart Simpson and dumps on me, which is possible. I'm completely bullish. Shout out to Phoenix Soul for the $2 super chat. Thank you so much. Me. Barbed wire. Shout out to John Gregory with the barbed wire. Appreciate each and every one of you for coming on into the live. Thank you for being here and calling yourself crypto lifers and sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. Without your time, I got no show. Shout out to the 14,200 subs on our way to 15K. 15K will be a milestone. 15K will be a milestone. It's one of those days you remember. 15K. Shout out to everyone that gave me a run up on this video earlier today. The best Bitcoin trading system, 800 views and counting. Appreciate each and every one of you for jumping on in. We're going to take a look at Shiba Inu in a second, and we're going to take a look at MATIC on that super chat. I got you going for the $7.99. I'm late, but I'm here. What's happening? Stack my change. Shout out to Stack. Always coming through. Always being awesome. Got the right state of mind. Shout out to my man, Stack. 2x on 15K. Maybe that worked. That's right. Happy Canadian Thanksgiving. Happy Canadian Thanksgiving to everybody out there. I hope you gave yourself a pumpkin on this beautiful day. And we talked about the secret network. Remember the secret network? We were in down here at 47 Satoshis as it hits 98 and goes for that double up. On the way, the secret network just does not stop. It formed the rising wedge right here, and it's beginning to break on out. I mean, these break out parabolic. We might have just caught this. Let's take a look at the 4 hour has room or not. No. Okay, so we have to wait for it to cool off, but I think there could be a push up here, just in momentum. The 1 hour still has that momentum. Wouldn't be surprised if we saw it raise up. But I talked about this. No one really listened to me. This is like the silent trade. It was just me in this trade. Like, I don't... Put a 1 if you made this trade. If anyone in this was in the Patreon and you made this trade, put a 1 in the comment section below. I don't think anybody did. I really don't. But, you know, I'd like to think somebody did. Because it doubled your BTC beautifully. Absolutely beautifully. And it didn't take too long. From October 1st till the 11th. 1 Bitcoin turned into damn near 2 BTC. Secret network, man, doing damage. Going all the way up to 5. We look at the USDT pair as well. I kept saying, watch the secret network. I said, I'm on a long-term trade for the secret network. I put it out there as much as I could, talking about it. The secret network. Watch out for the BART. You never know, it could be a BART. Your volume is low. It's on 100% on my end. Nah, it's on you, man. Definitely on you. Appreciate it. Yeah, because I got levels to watch all the time, and they're beaming. See, I'll show you the levels, too, if you want to see them, just in case. When this hits the yellow like that, that's a high level. I could go up a little more for you, but now we're getting into the red. I don't want to touch the red. The red means you're peaking. We don't want to be peaking. We want to be high yellows, a little bit below the high yellows. I mean, that's good audio right there. Anything more than that is you're kind of pushing it. Believe me, man, I'm a rapper. I was in the studio for literally 10, 20 years of my life now. Don't try to tell me about audio. Try to tell me about my audio. I hear you're fine, Sam. Shout out to Gina Bobina. Perfect audio from GOO. I know my audio, man. I know it's perfect. I strive for perfect audio. I started my stream when I began. You see a lot of other YouTubers, the video could have been better, but I always strive for perfect audio. I said, man, I know audio is so important and alive. And see how Secret bust out of this? And I said to watch the Secret Network, and boom, there it goes again. Beautiful, beautiful move for the Secret Network. So you just got to make a pennant and trust the pennant. There it is. There's also a bit of an inverted head and shoulder in there. We'll talk about that. Let's talk about some of the wins, shall we, that we've made just in the past few days. Just today alone, SOLR broke out for us. So look at, these are the wins we've been in. But since October 4th, 44% on OG, 86% on SHEEP. Then we went back into SHEEP for another 190. Blockfolio for 184. Okay? What was this one? Antimatter for 66%. We'll take a look at where Antimatter is too. It's probably in a nice sweet spot now after that big pump the other day. 64% again for Fractal. We'll talk about Fractal as well. I like where it's sitting. And we're going to get into some other coins as well. Upbots. What else is this? Boom. 63% gains on SOLR. Booming to the upside. And what was this one? What would be OT that we trade? Who could help me out? What did we trade OT? That would boom up like that. I'll remember it in a second. What could I trade at SOT? Why did I cut off the front like that? BTRS. But booming to the upside. We'll take a look at SOLR too as well, as it started to make a bit of a move. As Bitcoin's now at 55,226. And we, hey, if you came to the channel, then you're already doing the right thing, because you would have known literally for the last few weeks, every single time Bitcoin was going to make a bit of a break to the upside. Sounds pompous as all hell, but we won 11 of our 12 trades. This one now actually is up from our entry right now. We could call it a day. I put it at stop, basically to stop loss, break even right now at this point. So I can't lose again. So even if it hit break even, you could say it was a medium trade, but it wasn't a loss. So you could say another trade that we didn't lose for BTC. So many wins, it's hard to keep track. It really is hard to keep track of the wins, man. Yeah, it's probably Polkadot. You're right. Polkadot for gains. Thank you for saying that. Love that. And so another call on the channel. Right when we started the channel, I said, I would open the long here at 53,500, 54,500, and then boom, already doing damage. Let's get into MATIC for the super chat. Thank you for the ask. Sorry it took me such a long time. We'll get into MATIC, as we already went over Solana too as well. Write it down how many things we go over here. No other channel goes over this much, because no other channel cares as much as I do. The passion because I know what it was like to be you, trying to find my way through cryptocurrency. And now that I am blessed by God to actually sit here and do this day in and day out, and not have to work a 9 to 5 and do what I love to do because of crypto, because of the knowledge, because of the stream, because of all the time I went into technical analysis, then by all means, I'm going to share everything I have with you every single day, because I could die tomorrow, and you're as powerful as what you give away, and I truly, truly believe that as well. Let's take a look at MATIC USDT, shall we? So MATIC's been struggling. It's been underperforming. It's been a coin that you wish it wasn't for a while. What's up with you, MATIC? What have you been doing to us? Let's take a look at MATIC on my favorite new time frame, the 3-day. You guys know I'm obsessed with the 3-day. It's my new baby. And you know what I see on the 3-day? It's absolutely beautiful. I see a few things, and we're going to break it down. First, we're just going to do some support and resistance on the 3-day for MATIC, shall we? And I own way too much of this stuff, too. I really do. And my average is only like 109. It's not even that great after all the time I spent holding it. Had I put all my money into Phantom instead of MATIC, oh my God, would have been such a better idea. So they tell you to diversify. Sometimes it's like, I wish I did, wish I didn't, right? So right off the bat, MATIC's in this beautiful bull pennant on the 3-day. That looks absolutely scrumptious. Yeah, I like that. That's what I like right now for MATIC. So we're putting that out there, all right? Putting that out there. Pointing a little down, though, it's got to kind of whoop up a little bit. MATIC's always been a little iffy lately. They got to come out with some big news, a big partnership. Something's got to come out. They're too big to not say something every few weeks. And something better be brewing. You know what I'm saying? Because they got to come out with that news. So MATIC. To me, it could be in a cup and handle. It did break out. It could be flagging right there on the cup and handle as well. We'll take a look at that mini flag as we get into a smaller time frame. But, you know, both of these are 68% chances of a break to the upside. So you see confluence in the probability that MATIC will get all the way back to $4. That would be absolutely beautiful for MATIC. Will MATIC hit $4 before Phantom hit $4? Put a 1 if you think, write FTM in the comment section, or write MATIC or MATIC in the I guess MATIC. Polygon. It's like, yeah, MATIC. It has no. You always think, what is the ticker? It is MATIC. So you write MATIC or Phantom. If you think which one will hit $4 first, MATIC or Phantom. Let me know in the comment section. If you could put it in, let me know if Phantom or MATIC will hit $4 first. I think it's Phantom for sure. And that actually makes me really happy because that looks like we're looking for another double up for Phantom. Okay? Phantom. Nobody thinks it's going to be MATIC. MATIC's got no love. See? The sentiment for MATIC isn't even that great. MATIC's got no love. 144 people watching, 132 likes. Can we get the likes up to the watchers? I would greatly appreciate it. See? The sentiment for MATIC isn't even that great. MATIC. Okay. Wow, Bitcoin bullish breakout. 65,000. People want that Bitcoin breakout to the upside. Very, very possible. GOP Senator calls. Ooh. Okay. So, moving forward. MATIC on the 3-day looks absolutely beautiful to me. Beautiful cup and handle. 220%. And we already went over total too. We went over the entire markets. Every single day we go over them. And we break them down. And we already kind of saw the big gains that are coming in the next 2 months based on those ideas. Trillions of dollars coming into the market. You know, a lot of money flying around. So, you know, the charts even suggest that something big is coming. Something big is coming. So the chart suggests something very big is coming. MATIC on the 3-day. And these are possibilities. Anything is possible. As Bitcoin's at 55,386, I'm telling you, when the weekly volatility comes and that volume pumps in, and usually when they liquidate as many people as they can, they're setting up for a move. I'm telling you, they're getting ready to go somewhere. Why do you pack your bags? Why do they come up here and get everyone out? Why do they come in here and get everybody out? Because they wanted as much Bitcoin as they wanted. And they don't want to do it anymore. They want to pump this price to the upside. I'm telling you. And if Bitcoin breaches my green line here at 55,500, it'll be very, very, very bullish. Then we're going to look for a break up here, possible rejection of this wick, and then a retest of hopefully this area, and then we gone to the moon, baby, gone to the moon. So shout out to everyone covering Bitcoin, sitting with me on the weekly candle, putting in that work. Not just people who jump on in whenever it's bullish. People, we're here every single night, putting in, or not every single night, but every single day and every single weekly candle close on the night as well. Meme coins starting to move. Rarible starting to make a bit of a move here. STX making a bit of a move too. We'll look at STX here on the 15-minute. As you can see, it's forming yet another bit of a flag here. That's very bullish. See that? And you can cut off that. You know, whenever Bitcoin dumps, that's just not part of the channel. My humble opinion. So now you want to see, will it break back into the channel? And it did. Looking pretty bullish to me, if you ask me. STX looking very, very bullish. Take a look at the 1 hour. Is it oversold? It is. I mean, and this had a frenzy because people were using, like, doing Bitcoin NFTs that, like, run on STX. STX is connected to Bitcoin in some way. It's like a fork of Bitcoin, or it does something. It also runs on Miami with Bitcoin. You know, there's some connection here. So it pumped when these NFTs came out, these Bitcoin NFTs. I'm just trying to give you the news here. So it could continue to pump is what I'm trying to tell you. So watch STX. keep it on your radar. Definitely something to watch. All right, keep it on your radar. It's defied some odds already. Kind of broke above areas. You can hide on that 70%. 3-to-1 risk-reward ratio. I like what I'm seeing for STX. Again, nothing I say and do here is financial advice. I don't personally own any of this. I'm just looking at it. The technical analysis looks highly likely like it could play to the upside. 68% chance of a break out of this kind of bull pennant falling wedge idea here for STX. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for coming on in. 158 people watching. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you very much. Very nice of you for spending your time with me. Okay, so STX looks really nice. Let's get into the chat too. What are y'all saying in the chat? What's happening in the chat? David Coins for the $2 super chat. You're the man. Thank you. Super chat Tezos. Okay, let's take a look at a Tezos super chat. Phoenix Soul. Thank you. Can you check Tezos and possibly Phantom for my man Greg, aka Hulk Smash? Let's take a look at Tezos. XTZ. It better be above 750. If it's not, I'm going to be very upset at Tezos. 714 Tezos. What are you doing? Smarten up, Tezos. Smarten up. So it broke out beautifully out of this bull pennant, only to make another bull pennant. Not bad, not good. I wish we had a little more stability there, but it's okay. So far, so good, right? And it does want to continue to pump. Also, some may call this a coupe de handle. The coupe de handle, which is the cup and handle. The coupe de handle. You know, and double bottom here with a break to the upside. I like what I'm seeing. Once it gets above 916, it's back to price discovery, and it is on. I see this thing at first going up there. We can move it up to a higher target now. A higher target? Yeah, a higher target, kid. Higher target at about 14 even. No, how I got 1463. Hold on. Funny. Target of 14 here for XTZ, and I'm sticking to it as long as it stays above these support levels and holds this SR flip. Because you can see, look, resistance, 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 resistance. Hit that flip for me. An SR flip is a support and resistance flip. Get to know your support and resistance lines. Trade them with your Fibonacci's on and off, backwards and inside and out. You'll be able to see kind of the coincidental connections between Fibonacci's and support and resistance. There's so much going on. But XTC looking really beautiful. It's technically still in price discovery. It's very close to its all-time high. And anything is possible. I like XTC. Thank you so much for putting that on the radar of the lifers. Target 14 for XTZ. All right. And if you were in the Patreon and you can't watch the live, you're still able to see updates too. We give you live updates all the time on the live stream. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here and calling yourself Crypto Lifers. You're awesome. Thank you so much for the super chat from David Coins. Let's take a look at my baby Phantom as Secret continues to pump to 530, 553. Secret Network doing serious damage. Damage, as we say here now. I'm going to make a cheese called the Damage cheese. I really am. The Crypto Lifer Damage cheese. I'm aiming for Venus. Moon's crowded, Abby. I'm aiming for Venus. I like it. I like it. 80K or so also matches the 1618 Fibonacci level. Yes, it does. I've never seen someone understand TA better than the Lifer. Shout out to IC Club. You're the man, dude. Shiba pumping. We'll take a look at that. David Coins for the $2. How's it going with a little fox waving at me? Let's take a look at that cute little fox. What a cute little guy, man. It's a little Shiba Uno dog, man. Thank you for sending me a little Shiba wave over there. I appreciate you so much. STX smart contracts on Bitcoin. Question, will ETH pump? Just hanging out. Let's drop some super chat and stickers. Happy Thanksgiving in Canada. Thank you so much for the thanks. Love learning. David Coins. Happy Thanksgiving, David. Lots of poutine and tacos. So funny. Double bottom pays the bills. Yes, it does. Almost every single time. Question, will ETH pump? Just hanging out. We never know. Does anyone tell you that you are looking like Jake Gyllenhaal? Yes. Few people have told me that in my life as well. Yes. It's either Bradley Cooper or Jake Gyllenhaal, which they don't even look alike. So how can I look at like, how could I guess there's just portions of my face that resemble ideas of these people. I don't know. Are you saying I got a famous face? Do you want to kiss me? Are you trying to tell me you want to kiss me? Is that what you're saying? It's okay. And I don't mean to be rude if I'm being rude at all, because I don't mean to be. I'm just being, remember, this is for entertainment, so I say a lot of things just for complete entertainment. I want poutine too now, if it's made right, though. Thanks. Much about the poutine and the tacos. DeFi coming to Bitcoin on Sovereign, SOV. Really? Sounds pretty good, Kippy. Kippy, you better be, wow. Bitcoin in a rising wedge reversal pattern. I don't think so. I think it's in a ascending triangle with low stochastics on the 4-hour and the 1-hour. We play that all the time and it plays out, but you do whatever you like. You do whatever you like. Board buzz, my friend. Board buzz, my dude. CIV, taking it home. Everything's retesting now, doing double bottoms. All sorts of, look at double bottoms here, all sorts of funky business. Let's take a look at my baby Phantom, but they're on their way. They don't break out and go all the way. They go up, down, up, and down, but they make it way. CRV going all the way to 386. If you can hang on, it's about time to jump on in and hang on. We're going to take a look at my 4 favorite coins right now that I'm looking at very closely. If anyone can guess my 4 favorite, I'm going to trade them for the next few months, or next few weeks. They're like quick coins on KuCoin that I like. Who could guess my 4 favorite coins on KuCoin right now? In order. No, not in order, but if you can guess the 4 coins I'm going to talk about right now on KuCoin. There's 4 coins. Some of them are a couple days old. We'll break them down. Thank you for the 145 lovely likes from our global Lifer family. 159 Lifer fam watching. Just one click and truly helps your Lifer fam and community. Canadian Thanksgiving food, same as American. It's the mindset of seriousness. Those random comments are the best. Vulcan. Sam Mitchell got the first one right. Vulcan Forged. Smart man. He got the first one right. Sammy, you're the man, dude. We must be kindred spirits, connected. Kids are asleep. Lifers live. Let's make some money and make the super chat train start. Pay it forward and good luck. You will have in the future. Gala, Phantom, and Vulcan. We got Gala in there. We got Vulcan. I'm not much of a turkey fan. Spell, XPR, and SPL. DYDX. Ooh, we got a lot of spicy ones in the game. XLM. Y'all know me too well. Block. Oh, we got Block in there. We got Block. So far we got Vulcan. We got Block. Covalent, Alluvium. That's a great list right there. We're going to take a look at pre-search. XPR, Block, Shiba, Phantom. Pretty close. You guys know the coins, man. I love my peoples. Beta is the one. Love learning. Got it. We got Block. We got Beta. We got SOLR. I'm looking at the newest coins in the game. Sammy Cuppenheady, could you please look at Polkadot? We're killing it. Bank that dot. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you. Y'all know me well. I like it. Yeah, we're going to go over PYL, SOLR, Blockfolio. And then what the newest OMG going up. We'll take a look at OMG too. And it seems to be ahead of the market. It pumped, then it came down. Now when the market's coming down, it probably will pump again to the upside. AKA Hell Smash Gala. Awesome. 151 people watching. Thank you for jumping on into the live stream. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Okay, another quick question. If you had to be on a deserted island with only 3 cryptocurrencies, what would they be? If someone had to put you in a coma and you had to hold 3 cryptocurrencies for the next 5 years. For the next 5 years, what would they be? What would those cryptocurrencies be? If you had to hold 3 cryptocurrencies and be in a coma for the next 5 years, what would they be? What would they be? Gala is trading as GalaX on KuCoin. Bitcoin, Ethan, ADA. Pretty much what I would do too. Bitcoin, Ethan, Sol. Bitcoin, Ethan, Sol. Bitcoin, Ethan, Phantom. Everybody says Bitcoin and Etho. R, Darrow, and BTC. Oh, we got a wild card over here. This guy's going R, Darrow, and BTC. We got to take a look at R and Darrow as well. Privacy coins. This man's thinking about the longevity of his privacy. Bitcoin, Ethan, Phantom. Hulk Smash. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you coming on in. Mina, Moonbeam, and BTC. Ooh, Mina, Moonbeam. What a connection. This guy's a Mina, Moonbeam guy. Bitcoin, Ethan, Quant. Quant could be big too. MBL. Oh, Gina Bobina with the MBL, baby. Okay. Sammy Cuppenheady, can we take a look at Polkadot? We'll take a look at Polkadot. Thank you so much for the super chats. Thank you so much for the love. jump on in, throw a super chat. It feels good. It sounds fun. It puts a little tip in my jar as well, my little cool jar over there. And we have a blast. So do that if you can. And let's go over what you're thinking about. Let's take a look at Phantom. One of my favorite coins. I don't want to see it break $2. Come on, Phantom. Don't do it. Don't break 2. It did 196. You know, I said it would probably come down to 196 one more time and test its previous high. It didn't hit the zone, but it got pretty dang close to it. It still didn't hit the stop, getting very, very close. Extending itself here inside of this longer channel. But, you know, it's still flagging out. Phantom. Nothing has changed. 206 entry from before has not changed from now. What we want to do is we want to look for some divergence here on a smaller time frame. Not a lot. Yeah, kind of here. This is kind of crazy because you got swing down and swing down here. But this here, swings down. I guess from there to there, and from here to here swings up. I've seen that play out as hidden bullish divergence as well. So we'll watch that. Let's look at the 4 hour. I want to see the hidden bullish divergence on the 4 hour. That's this thing here. That's when we get a swing up to swing up here on these points. Wow, that was weird. And then we get a swing down here. Those angles do not match, and we're extremely low on the 4 hour. Hidden bullish divergence tells us that the trend will continue to the upside. Phantom to do damage. The measured move. The measured move all the way. The measured move up about 58% to $3.30 for Phantom. Anything is possible for Phantom, and it's high risk considering it went up so fast, right? But it does have some close support and resistance lines here that we could put into play, and a range that we could stay below here for Phantom. So all eyes on Phantom, but I'm sticking to it as the USDT pairs could pump up with Bitcoin, as Bitcoin's looking scrumptious. The 1 hour and the 4 hour both look good. 50-minute has to come on down. It'll do its thing, but, you know, so all eyes on Phantom. I wouldn't be surprised if I saw Phantom break that all-time high and be over 250 within a couple days. And it looks like we're starting the week off right with a beautiful weekly candle close. So we've gone through weekly candle closes that were so red and nasty and horrible. Some weekly, I got up, I went to start my computer, I looked at my wife, I'm like, this is going to be a tough weekly close. Like, this is going to be tough. So these are like a walk in the park for me, man. When I went through the bear market and I streamed every single day, never took a day off. It was not easy. I'm telling you, there was a lot of days where I was just like, but you know what? Because we stuck through, because I had to show up for my team every single day, you guys gave me the best buys of my life. Think about that. Because I stayed dedicated to my Patreon and I stayed dedicated to my live stream, something that I stayed dedicated to something in my life. It gave back so much because maybe I would have got depressed and went somewhere. Who knows what the market would have done if I didn't stay strong and have all my team with me. But the lifers kept me going. The energy was infused and we pushed through. We got Phantom at 18 cents, 22 cents, 24 cents. Unbelievable. And now we're sitting at over a 10x for Phantom, a 12x for some of the buys at 17.5. Ciao Bela, beautiful Phantom. You've done so much for us. We love you, Phantom. We love you so much. And now solo here on the 4 hour. I like what I'm seeing for Phantom. Beautiful, beautiful idea here. And again, nothing I do and say here is financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. I am not an investment advisor. Please get yourself a financial advisor and do your own due diligence before getting into any trade, project, or coin. All right, my friends? Thank you for being here and jumping on into the live. I appreciate each and every one of you. Also, NFTs explode with Dolce & Gabbana. Latest news with MATIC. So MATIC got some big news. I said MATIC needs some big news. Interesting. MATIC is being used by Switzerland's postal service. This is pretty big news for me, you know. The National Postal Service for Switzerland is planning to launch Swiss crypto stamp, according to press release issued by Swiss Post, which issues around 50 different new stamps each year. On November 25th, it will launch a very different type of stamp, representing a milestone in Swiss stamp history. The Swiss crypto stamp, the first of its kind in Switzerland, which will allow Swiss Post to bridge the gap between the physical world of stamps and the digital crypto verse. Here's how the Swiss Post describes its crypto stamp. At first glance, the Swiss crypto stamp looks like an ordinary stamp. It's self-adhesive, shows the Matterhorn and the moon on a blue background, and has a face value of 890 francs. Owners can use the franc postal items just like any other stamp, but the actual crypto stamp is digital, and it is a digital collector's item. Every physical Swiss crypto stamp provides access to a digital stamp stored in a blockchain. Interesting. I didn't see anything about Polygon. Each design forms a non-fungible token and it is stored on the Polygon blockchain. So they're storing them on Polygon. That's pretty big news. Polygon transcends Ethereum as MATIC's active user base explodes. Interesting, October 9th. Polygon is adding new users in the form of unique addresses faster than Ethereum, despite having a lower count on the number of unique addresses than Ethereum. The network has added close to 3 million unique addresses in the last week, compared to Ethereum's new count of 710 for the same duration. Today, Polygon added 321,674 unique addresses to reach a total of 98 million, according to the data for Polygon Scan. In comparison, ETH has just added 130,000 unique addresses compared to the figures from YCharts. Polygon is reporting huge daily increases in unique addresses since May this year, when the count started to clock above 10,000. The number of active addresses is also up by over 1,600% since May. Think about that, only 10,000, now it's doing what it's doing. This also can be reflected in its price, as it is now at a 3-month high of 142. Not. That was just the other day. But anyway, still bullish on MATIC. I hold a good amount of it, I must admit, and we'll see what happens. Can you check out IOTA for the $2 super chat anytime? Anytime. DYDX is back with a vengeance. Let's take a look at DYDX. We'll see what we have cooking here on the live. We'll take a look at SOLR too, the play of the day. SOLR made big gains for the lifers. Shout out to SOLR booming. We went over that too. And look at this, man. Look at the candle this just did. Unbelievable. So there was a big sell-off. You know, there was a big pump, the sell-off, and then the massive pump to the upside. And then DYX. And we talked about it down here at 21, as it's at 25. Booming to the upside. DYDX. And I see it going all the way up here to 43. Not too long from now, doubling up. So, hey, there you have it. Watch the 1 hour as it breaks this level. Once it breaks 25, it can gap up very fast to 28. Shout out to all the lifers that are seeing green candles, no stop loss. This is how you trade for a living. Shout out to everyone here. Boom, boom, boom. Bang, bang, bang. DYDX pumping to the upside, doing damage for the lifers. Big green candles for DYDX. Okay. I like coins that are being adopted in everyday real-world applications. MATIC and XLM are two of those. I wanted to see LDC, but you know how this stuff goes. It is, I get it. Yeah. Lifer, if Ethereum pumps, will MATIC pump? People are sleeping on MATIC. I still got love for MATIC. I like IOTA. Always see green being a lifer. Shout out to Turd. Appreciate you, my friend. Bitcoin, Luna, and Adam. That's a triple entendre. The Phantom Train double back for the people who missed $2. Hint, CELR XRP. Interstellar and payment for the ride home. Interesting. Internet cellular and payment for the ride home. HNT cellular and XRP. Internet cellular. Seller booming. Great idea, Seller, the Seller network, right? And Seller boom, look at it. Basically, you watch those previous highs. They always get rejected right near those previous highs. Would come back down. And how you would place this, you know how to place it. My lifers know what to do now. I just sit back and watch my lifers in the group just do what they got to do, man. I'm telling you, I post my charts like I do. But there's so much awesome information now. That, you know, and we've built such a strong foundation of people that really want to do the work and push forward. We have people that come through and want to reinvent the wheel. They want to help. But at the end of the day, they just don't want to do the work, in my humble opinion. Like, there's so much work to do instead of playing games, you know. So, 24, getting all the way up there. 15 cents to 24. I will watch it kind of fill out here. But the 1 hour and the 4 hour are getting low. And so you want to keep that on your radar. A little tiny little cup and handle here possibly. Also, resistance. Are we doing an SR flip here? Very, very possible. Very, very possible for seller. Okay? Very possible for seller. Snag some cheap Phantom NFTs today. High hopes. Oh, that sounds awesome, man. Good for you. I like that. I wish I did too. Thanks for the island question. Shout out to Diego 8 by Satoshis. Partisia will kill ETH, IOTA, and SOL simultaneously. Partisia. Let's take a look at that. Never heard of it, but thank you for putting that on our radar. Now we know another one. I was going to make a coin called Automatica. What do you think of that one? Partisia.com. We built trust by design in software. We're pioneering privacy-preserving software solutions. Contact us today. Partisia blockchain. Better data, better solutions. Get in touch. I don't like when they really tell you exactly what they're doing. I hit learn more. I get it. Nah, I don't know. Already off the bat, I'm not truly impressed. Website's got to do more for me. Follow me at CryptoLifer33. 2,566 followers. I'd greatly appreciate it if you jump on in there. I'm always talking about Michael CELR and other people that I love. You know? I love this, man. Michael, man, we love you, bro. Bitcoin is superior due to engineering, not tribalism. The protocol is better suited to organic growth of a decentralized network with integrity and security across political jurisdictions. The stability of the base lever drives faster innovation in the application layers above. I see what he's saying, you know. Bitcoin is the bank in cyberspace. Look at this. They're trying to get into their own banks. Have you seen this? They've been closed out of their banks. In Lebanon, they've been closed out of their banks. People have been trying to get into their banks. Their savings have been frozen. Imagine one day you can't get your money. It could happen. That's why you have to own your own wallets. Be your own bank, so the bank can't take your money from you. Do a lifer a favor, a retweet. Do a lifer a favor and retweet his tweets if you can. Yeah, we get no love over there. Look at the team. Look at the white paper. Can you please look at C98? We will. Crypto Cuban Missile VRE on fire. Wow. Always see green being a lifer. I hope so. Why are people falling off the stream? We were pumping up to 165. Why we dropped to 140? Why that algorithm no love me, man? Why we no love me, man? Maybe because I'm looking the other way. They don't let that, like, throws people off. I'm going to bring the news section over here and always kind of look at it over here. Make sure I stay over here looking at it, you know. Okay. Damn it, Diego. I know, right? Damn it, Diego. The money's coming. Ooh, Big Kirill. You've been away for a while, man. Did you get wrecked out there or did you make some money? Perfect day. Join Patreon. So much to learn from the Patreon fam. So many people come and go, but I just stay here. And I'm not saying even you. I just, throughout my lifetime, with the 2 years live streaming, so many people have come and go. JASMY, we used to, JASMY loved us till he swore every 5 seconds in the, I don't know what to do. All he did was swear on the Patreon. And we asked him nicely 4 or 5 times. We love him too. I don't know what to do. I'm a lover, not a fighter. I don't know how to tell someone, hey, like, I don't know. I'm not good at it. I don't like policing people. Like, I just hope people police themselves. It is what it is, Appreciate each and every one of you for coming on in. Thank you for being here. So take a look at OMG, right? And we pulled a fib on it, and we talked about it coming to the 618. It broke by the 0.5 right now, and it's hanging. That could be it's kind of where it wants to chill, but we'll see. We'll keep watching it closely here on the Fibonacci levels, and we see a higher low above another level. Probably highly likely you want to take a nibble. We'll watch OMG there on that idea. No, I've been here the whole time. Lifer, your voice keeps me calm while scalping. Thanks a lot. Anytime, man. Anytime. Can you please look at C98? Yeah. Let's take a look at C98. Shout out to everyone here. Yo, man, can you look at AVX, please? Go get a haircut, will you? Jeez. LOL. Vince Hirth, shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Appreciate each and every one of you. I just got a haircut. The hell? I don't have a haircut? The hell are you talking about? I don't know. Anyway, I don't even think about stuff like that. DC Kuma? Can you check IOTA? Well, I'm looking for the super chats. I see a super chat there, IOTA, and I see Polka Dot. Let's take a look at Polka Dot and IOTA real quick for my peoples. Send in a super chat if you want me to go over a coin, talk about it, bring it into the live. I am fighting Sunday Night Football. I have to remember that as well. So Polka Dot, we talked about it breaking out of this inverted head and shoulder and gearing up to about 37, and it did. It went really close to my target, 37.47. I thought 47.38.20, and it did some damage. Now look, resistance, and it's bouncing off that area and pumping to the upside. I like this mini cup and handle right here for Le Polka Dot. Le Polka Dot. So the mini cup and handle wants to get busy for Polka Dot and pump to the upside. Also, with the support and resistance flip, Polka Dot still moving to the upside, and that has legs, my friends. Back to that resistance point, up at 43. Polka Dot continuing to break on out. Let me give you the bigger picture. The bigger picture for Polka Dot. And we got it here breaking on out and getting all the way up here to 57. So Polka Dot, so far, so good for Polka Dot as it continues to go to the upside. That daily needs to reset on almost every coin. Remember that. This is what I'm worried about, but that doesn't mean it's over. It means it can come doing this, and then we can go sideways or slightly down. So we're going to watch that for you. Once the 1 hour and the 4 hour get lit, we'll be watching that for you as well because the daily is getting extended, and we've been watching that for the last few weeks, all right? Let's take a look at IOTA from my man Greg Hulk Smash, again throwing it down. Appreciate each and every one of you for coming on. Let's take a look at IOTA as it started to pump there. And we talked about IOTA right here at about 118. It's at 150. And continuing to go, we talked about the support right there, which held, and boom, boom, boom. Also this cup and handle for IOTA, and then we even drew it in this little bit of a pennant here, and it boomed. Look at that retest and booming. Bit of a flag there if you went on a smaller time frame. Now we're coming back down with legs. As long as IOTA stays above like 152, even as low as here, 147, 139 area, even 142, it's extremely bullish. This trade is still open. IOTA booming to the upside. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you for putting IOTA on the radar. As I see IOTA going all the way up to this high here, to 281, and maybe even more, but from now, 281. Shout out to anyone that jumped into IOTA all the way up 35%. Right now, up 28% for IOTA. Support and resistance really did look. Resistance. Could that hold that support? We fell below it. We came back, bounce, and there you have it. So you want to learn your SR flip. We talk about that like 3 times today. Cup and handles, support and resistance, Fibonacci. We went over a lot of different things that a newbie may not know. There may be terms you just haven't heard before. Get with your terms. Understand what's happening in cryptocurrency. Get down. You will love it. You will absolutely love it. Get a swinging mic. You can swing all around. Bring wherever you want. You're like, yo, I'm over here. Now I'm over there. Now I'm up there. Now I'm down here. It's really fun. You'll absolutely love it. It'll make you feel like you're in like a real radio studio. You'll be like, look at me. This is my little stream studio, and I stream from here. And you can't stream from here because it's my streaming place. Snag some cheap Phantom NFTs today, high hopes. Crypto Key with me, so don't miss out on VRA. Shout out to Joe Delgado up in the spot. Let's take a look at VRA. I hold VRA. We got into VRA when it was very, very cheap on Uniswap. Before it was even on KuCoin. Talking about VRA, and here's VRA right here. Sweet spot, the golden pocket. We talked about that being in the golden pocket right there, and we already hit ourselves for 122% gains on VRA. So congrats. And look, that's a cup and handle that did damage. Now you just got to wait for the next one and keep looking for them. This is why we play the cup and handle. Do you get it now? If you're a newbie, put a 3 in the comment section now if you understand why they call me Sammy Cup and Handy now. If you understand why they call me Sammy Cup and Handy, put a 3 in the comment section below, please. If you don't understand, then put a 2 and say, I don't understand. Or write literally, I don't get it. I don't get it. If you don't get it, we're going to help you figure it out. I promise. I promise. And VRA booming. We went over this so many times too, and I love VRA, and I've been holding it for a long time. I mean, I've been holding it since I think January or February, something since you could first ever hold the thing. We've been on VRA since the very, very jump. VRA. I was always talking about CERTIC too, going over CERTIC a lot. And we'll add VRA to the win sheet. The wins, baby, the wins. How many wins does a woodchuck win when a woodchuck wins? VRA. I'm going to start putting it right in there just so I, no matter what. Okay. Paging Dr. Cooper Handle. Paging Dr. Cooper Handle. Cooper Handle. Cooper Handles. Sammy the Bull. That's what they call me. Sammy the Bull Flag. What do you think about DigiByte, Sam? You know, my friend, I looked at it way back when it started. Why silence, Dingo? I looked at it when it first came out. And what do you think about DigiByte, Sam? Yeah, when DigiByte first came out, we were looking at it. And literally 4 or 5 years ago. No, in 2017, before the bull run boomed out. And, I always thought it was cool, DigiByte, but, it kind of faded to the wayside. I was supposed to do all these amazing things. It has the tech, it has the talk, people like it, but, it never had enough of a campaign. Too many coins out-popularized it, so to speak. It's not with the new tech of Layer 1 DeFi, Layer 2 DeFi. It's kind of old now at this point. To me, it's outdated. I wouldn't be surprised if you never hear about it again in the next, by the end of this bull run, and it just kind of dies off to the wayside. Anything is possible, and I hate to say that to someone loves this, and someone could look at me like, are you kidding me? DigiByte is the wave of the future. You have no idea what you're talking. And you know what? Maybe it is. But for me, it's not. For you, it might be. And that's what people don't realize, too, is, I might just not be in a coin, and, I might get into Link and go 10x, 20x, and 30x, and you might go into DigiByte and go 20, 30x. We might both 20, 30x, and it just wasn't my coin, It just wasn't my coin. This is viable right here, though. I could see this break on out, bit of a double bottom here, and get back to the all-time high. It's possible DigiByte can keep going. Is it my trade? No. And do I like it? No. And I've known DigiByte for way too long. And you know what I'm saying? When you know about a coin for 4 years, and honestly, even, look, my ADHD too, I just don't like trading coins that are that old. I like getting into coins that are that I just, I don't know that much about. New coins, brand new stuff on KuCoin and stuff. So to me, that's why. Yeah. I gotcha. Thanks, man. It had a good pump in 2017, but that's it. Yeah, that's how I feel about it. That's how I feel about it, That's how I feel about it. DigiByte, man. But there it is. I did some TA in the background while we talked about it there. Thoughts on Cake Lifer? Now they have NFTs. I love Cake, and I think Cake can do well. Only thing is they have to make so many deflationary moves for Cake to go up. So it does thrive on the idea that people have to play to Cake. But let's take a look at Cake in the bigger scheme of things, shall we? Cake really taught me the importance of the cup and handle. We started trading Cake, and really these were cup and handles down here. I called bottoms for Cake at $10 there when no one else really did. That really made me a TA. Cake really showed me technical analysis. I got into Cake at 60 cents, my famous story, and rode it all the way up to 44. One of the biggest gains I've ever had in my life is Cake, about a 60x or something crazy. Payback's a biatch, it is. Bahaha. Yeah. Same sentence as a previous spammer. I know, right? Have you checked out Doggy? Their NFTs are going for crazy amounts. Yeah, where though? On what is it? You got to make it easier for me to find. I'm not going to go start searching around. That's what happens. You got to make it easier for me to find. Doggy. DigiByte does not solve all the issues we need today. Every transaction at NFT market now causes Cake burn. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. And believe me, I'm huge. I own 500 Cake. Just so everybody, just to be clear here. I had 2,000 Cakes. I sold them and I bought 500 back at the right time, around between 13, 12. So we're up. We're doing our Cake thing. And I'm doing my Cake thing on Honey. So, Honey Swap. Do that on your own time, though. And ask me about Honey Swap in the Patreon. We'll talk about it, or just talk about it somewhere else. Try to keep it off the radar for whatever reasons, But Honey Swap did me right, just so you know. Made some good gains on Honey Swap. And I'm still in Honey Swap, if anyone is kicking it with me in there. Cup and handle for Cake. And it's a racy cup and handle with that kind of swing move to the upside. Says it wants to do damage. The NFT marketplace burning more Cake. But remember, it has an unlimited supply. They need to burn because otherwise they wouldn't be able to keep up with a limited supply coin. So emissions are needed for Cake. But I could see Cake getting all the way back up to $39.40, getting back to that all-time high, and getting back to $150. I mean, Cake can do a 10x. You'd be surprised what Cake can do. I still think the people that make the most money in this next run are the people that got in down here, or even down here at the beginning in last November. If you got in a year ago, this run's going to pay you very, very well. Everyone's going to get paid, believe me. And honestly, NFT gaming, that's why it's like, this is the old outdated dinosaur stuff from the last bull run. It almost feels like the old bull run of February of 2021. Like, this is the new bull run. And the new bull run is NFT gaming coins and all sorts of other fun stuff. And like, we're looking at low cap gems and KuCoin, and there's just so much going on. That's very interesting to me. And this is kind of like, I'm still interested in it, but this is the old tech now. You know, all the really like hyper crazy people into crypto, we've moved on. We want more, and we're doing other things now. I'm not saying Cake's done, and I'm not saying I'm not going to get into Cake NFTs or probably play around with it, but I'm getting into the metaverse for sure. I'm getting into Oculus Rift stuff. I'm going to be playing VR for money. I'm going to make at least $50 a day if I'm going to be playing a video game. The video game is going to pay me if I'm going to play it. I'm really wondering about your opinion on if ETH pumps. Shouldn't MATIC pump as well? It could possibly pump as well. I don't know, though. I don't say they're guaranteed to pump together. It's not my, I get it, layer one and all that. Yes and no. Yes and no. Remember the massive MATIC pump? It didn't really coincide with ETH. Well, look at them together on a chart, and that's kind of where really will be how you figure out what's happening, you know? You put them next to each other, and you kind of juxtapose their movement. You can figure this out. That's what people don't realize. Everything I do here on the channel, right now, watch. This is a teaching moment. Here's a teaching moment. I'm going to show you something, because someone can show you technical analysis, but then someone can show you how to use the charts. Like, there's even more to trading than just the There's even more to trading than just the TA. There's how to use the charts in juxtaposition of each other. It's how to balance ideas bouncing off. It's how to look at fractals and all sorts of fun stuff, right? So what I mean is, go to the split screen right here like this, right? Go to like the 3-day on MATIC, all right? Because you're going to be able to answer your own question, okay? Should MATIC pump? Well, let's go back in time and see. Let's go back and look at them together and see what they do. You see what I'm saying? So you look at MATIC and ETH together, both on the 3-day chart. And you see, I mean, of course, the markets were going to coincide with a bit of a pump, but you're going to see, like, do they always pump together? So, like, right here, there was a massive pump. They did pump together right there. Very nice. They dumped together. They pumped up. So, yeah, they're directly correlated. So, yeah, I mean, you kind of called it then. So now you're seeing this, that they're in the exact same shape. Look, if I can do it to MATIC, I can do it to ETH, basically. ETH just kind of... Interesting. Little tighter wedge, but I mean, it's wedged, right? Or the fake out. Here it is. There's the fake out and back into the pattern. Two big candles next to each other is the fake out and back into the pattern. And ETH wants to pump. So ETH does want to pump, and there's a cup and handle for ETH as well. Watch ETH break this level. I mean, ETH closest to that all-time high than we realize. And then where does ETH want to go? So it looks like MATIC and ETH both want to pump together. So you nailed it for us, and we kind of did it for you live here, so people can see what's happening and understand this juxtaposition that we have here for ETH and MATIC. What I like about this too is while you move through the chart, you move through both of them. I mean, they look like the exact same asset at this point. So why would you trade Ethereum if they're both going to go up? So you could buy ETH at 600, and it could go all the way to $4,000, which is like a 6x, a little more, 6.5x, almost even more, 7x. Or you could have bought MATIC at 15 cents and rode it all the way to 271, which was like a 20x or more, almost a 20x. So why even trade Ethereum? This chart tells you that you should just trade MATIC. How about we look at the MATIC ETH chart, and that brings a whole new level of ideas here. What you could trade on Bittrex, it's getting beat up, but it's gonna have its time in the sun eventually, isn't it? Wow, it's funny that ETH is beating up on MATIC even though they look somewhat together. But that 3-day wants to recover. It's getting tight. Interesting. Huh. Hey, Lifer, can you check out an old coin, DSLA? Thank you much. Little Schmitty. Let's take a look at DSLA. Well, I mean, you know, a couple lifers were really hot into that. I never really bit the bullet on it. But a couple lifers really liked DSLA. They were like, oh, it's going to do amazing things. It's going to do this and that. It's got the tech of the techs. And you know what? It found its bottom. I thought it was a cup and handle there. Let's remove all the drawings. We haven't looked at it in a long time. A long time. Again, that 3 day is ready to rock. And we love the 3 day. The 3 days ready to make payway. I like what we're seeing for the 3 day. Okay. Bam. And it feels so good to start the live stream, show off the Bitcoin idea, say I'm going to long here, watch it pump, and then watch people ask you about coins for the rest of the night. Because it's like, well, this guy doesn't seem to be too bad at this. How many times have you come to the live stream and seen, right as we talked about something, it begin to break out? How many times? Anybody? Anybody want to throw down? How many times you come to the live stream and seen someone ask about something or me break something up, and usually Bitcoin, because I bring up Bitcoin right at the beginning. I mean, we've been deadly. And I hate to say it because I don't know where Bitcoin's going to go. I hate to be like, oh, I know where Bitcoin's going. I don't. The technical analysis has been really showing us the way. As long as we looked at it completely objectively and we saw it for what it was and we didn't force it and we let the trades come to us and we played the divergences and we did what we had to do, it's all been working beautifully. Absolutely beautifully. Let's take a look at the 1 hour here on DSLA. It's got some legs. It's got some legs and it's consolidating here. You know, it's following the Bitcoin chart a lot as well. Look, it's just that consolidation, right? It has promise. It's not over yet. The fat lady hasn't sung completely, right? High risk, high reward. It definitely has to hold above 0.004 for it to get busy. But, I mean, it could go up huge. And no one's really talked about it in a while. You know what, little Schmitty? You have, like, that special God love with you. So, you know, it's funny that you bring it up. It makes me think about it. But that daily has to come to the downside. So I'm watching that daily multiple times and only been watching for a week. Shout out to Daniel Rochbush. 11 times. That's so funny. Every single day. Every single time. Shout out to Dion Bagwell. Send a super chat to have Sam do a deep dive on your coin and hit the money in the chat box. Shout out to CMAS up in the spot. Thank you for coming on in. AFK peeps. Check out the schedule and book your tutoring session today. Become a lifer and walk on water. Thanks, my man. Shout out to Sammy Mitchell. Anytime, my brother. There's too many cryptos now. If there was only like 50 or 100, they would be worth so much more. They keep coming out with more and more, diluting the market. There's got to be positive that you'll get the one that isn't. I sold ETH and then back into Gala. Gained 4K. Hey, it's not bad. Can you look at UMA, too? Make a crypto rap, too. Let's take a look at UMA. Oh, you can't make me put on my tap shoes and dance for you. As my math teacher used to say. I will not put on my tap shoes and dance for you. Slavery is over. She would say that when a kid in my class would like not pay attention and forget. She was my favorite teacher. Her name was Mrs. Wilson. She's like, you a towhead. You know that? You a towhead. Yeah, you one of them towheads. You know, you don't know that, but you one of them towheads. Uh-huh. And I was like, what? She loved me. I didn't care if what she said may have been off base now. She was the best person in my life. Like, I'll remember her for the rest of my life. She called me Paul Revere, and she called this other dude in my class Slick Willie, because we were always doing funky stuff. And she was like, Paul Revere and Slick Willie, get on over here. Shout out to my buddy Matt. He knows who he is. I won't shout him out right now, but he knows who he is. We went through so much fun, crazy stuff together in Miss Wilson's class. It was absolutely absurd. Miss Wilson, I will not put on my tap shoes and dance for you. If you're like, Miss Wilson, I didn't hear that. Or she asked you, what was that? I didn't know. It's like, I had that toe head going on as a kid, blondies. Yeah, so look, a toe head. So I had to look it up. Like, what is a toe head? You know, a toe head is someone with very light blonde hair, right? Typically, blonde hair grows darker. A true toe head, his hair is so light it's nearly white, which is why most toe heads are kids. Typically, blonde hair grows dark as people age. Even if you are blonde as an adult, your hair will still be darker shade of blonde than it was when you were a young child. The word comes from the noun toe in the sense of flax, which is usually a golden color. Why is a blonde kid a towhead? The toe, according to the Oxford English, is the fiber of flax hemp, or jute prepared from spinning. Flax is the color of blonde hair, the towhead. From an Old English, towheads. That teaching creed is very valid. Exactly what we need back in the classroom. Teachers that care. Oh, she was the best. That woman was the best, man. They said it toe-headed when I'm originally from in the South. Interesting. Faha fohi-ha. Can you look at UMA? Well, this is what I see for UMA. It can get back all to that all-time high at 45. Bit of a head and shoulder forming too. Can it break out? I'd like to see it. It's holding, but anything is possible. I don't like that daily though. That daily is not in its favor. We got to work that out. That's the only thing that's a little bearish in my zone is that, wow. And we're nailing it now as Bitcoin's forming a bit of a flag here on the smaller team frame. The team frame, get it? Okay, let's take a look here on Bitcoin. Oh, so we just spiked nicely up to 55,656, which was my target the other day of a smaller idea, 55,006. We're going to hold that, and I'm going to hold this to this pumping to the upside here. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Unbelievable. Bitcoin doing damage, as we say in my language. The 1 hour's pushing up. It got a little higher than I wanted without the movement. That could spell some, some worrisome. I want to see us get above this level here at 56,500. But hopefully we just hold this level above 54,006. That's another high level that I want to see Bitcoin hold. All right. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for coming on in. So many times, bro. Oh, I for sure was a towhead. Still am now. Blonde hair, Aussie surfer. Shout out to Daniel Rochbush. Awesome, man. You don't date towhead. You stay toe-headed. You don't say towhead. You say toe-headed. He's toe-headed. Sammy Mitchell so many times. Thank you, man. That teaching creed is very valid. I know it is. Dion Bagwell. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you. All right, everyone. I'm jumping out of here for the live. Thank you for coming on in. It's been a wonderful night. I appreciate each and every one of you. Bitcoin's looking pretty nice. 1 hour's got us. We hit the trade already. So what do we do here? On the live when we started. All right, right when we started. Actually, let's take a look because it's absolutely absurd. Let's take a look at how this actually started, shall we? Never actually seen one of these. This is what it's like for you guys on the other side. Interesting. That ain't bad. That ain't bad. That's impressive. That's pretty cool. That ain't bad.
We've gone longer than that, but
that ain't bad. I'll give it to that guy. My past self, he didn't do too bad.
Each and every one of you. Thank you. Breathe. Yeah, the Ohm euphoria. Blocktopia is still good. You're the wins that we've had over and right now. I see the market sentiment is iffy. Bitcoin gets people acting pretty. Virgins. I see some other things happening. We're gonna break it down for you and.
I'm so ridiculous, man.
Like a Foley artist.
I'm out of my mind, seriously.
You are not clients of mine. I'm not looking there. Shib will never hit 10. Listed on Coinbase. JASMY yesterday. It's all each and every one of you for being here. Trying to think about. I said, if it breaks the support level and it breaks my pattern, I'm bullish until as long as it stays in the pattern. I am bullish, is what I said. And you know what? It came down here and did like so. Let's show you something else here. We have a swing low to the downside. Do we that the else on the 4 hour? Then this channel is a good place to get you started. So if I take this swing to this one, that is hidden bullish from 54,373 to 54,009. And I said long here. We have not been stopped. This is a bullish pattern. The 4 hour is oversold, doing a bunch of funkiness down here, and then coming.
Well, I do want to look at some hot coins real quick before I jump on. The gold and black moving map is great. Dynamic image. I appreciate that. That's what crypto will do to you, kids. Nice long. Let's take a look at solar. Just want to talk about how solar pumped up on us real fast. I think we went over it, but Soul Razor, you know, look at that. Unbelievable. It was $6,500. Like, who paid that? And is that really going to happen one day again? You never know. That's insanity. Why is it doing this? Why can't it auto for me, like, zoomed in? Like, come on. Damn, it takes so long just to see the solar chart because of this. This is ridiculous. If you look on the daily, look at that. On the daily, it's so bullish. And you start kind of zooming in and seeing it for what it really is. Look at that. It's like a beautiful pattern. Then when you kind of go to smaller time frames, you're like, oh, it broke down, blah, blah, blah. But you know what I like to see is this is bullish divergence, hidden bullish, specifically, especially on the stochastics RSI. This is moving to the upside. Stochastics moving down. When price is moving up and stochastics move down, tell you there's hidden energy moving to the upside. This looks really nice on the 30-minute. Honestly, hold up. I'm happy we kind of stayed on this. Hold on. We already got some nice gains on this, but I like what I'm seeing here for this. So let's kind of rework this. You know what? It's actually, when you do that, it automatically thinks you want to go to the sky, and it tries to grab that 6,000 target. So what I'm going to have to do is just kind of do my own thing. My own thing. There's price discovery. Like, what I like about this is there's just no resistance really waiting once you get above $10. So, like, this thing could do some serious damage, and it could do it pretty fast, like faster than you would realize. Next thing you know, it's over, and you're like, how did I miss that? Like, it was just 5, now it's 7, up 50%, and moving to the upside. It's a bit of a cup and handle kind of behavior as well, and I could see this getting back at least to there, and then breaking that, and getting up to about 1093. Solar, put it on your radar. It's pretty hot. Keep it on your radar. We're going to take a look at solar. We're also going to take a look at beta real fast, all right? Okay, and beta, my buddy Beta. Let's take a look at beta. All right. Beta to me is just running out of room until it, it can't anymore. Just getting ready. I mean, it is, anything could happen, right? But look at that. Beautiful falling wedge. Some would even call this a coupe de handle, and yes, I said a coupe de handle, which is a cup and handle. Some would even consider this a cup and handle. You never know. Lifer, you've been making me look good with my dad. What I learned here. Thank you. Ain't about the money sometimes. It's been something to bond on. Thank you. Anytime, man. Let them know, man. You're having a communication with the electron, which traverses time and space within itself. You'd be surprised what you were doing when you gaze into the 70 layers of electrons at the Schiller's effect in the Labrador. At the Schiller's effect in Labradorite. You're having a communication with the electron, which traverses time and space within itself. Loving the spiritual physics you share with us. Thank you. Yeah, Anko Busu, he knows what he's talking about. He's on a next level. Crypto is life, and life is a simulated projection from the quantum foam of the infinite universes and possibilities. I was in that live, LOL. That's what crypto will do to you. I was in that live. That's funny. The gold and black moving map. Yeah, thank you. Harmony 1 was moving as a positron. It's pretty cool. So I like beta 2 as well. Keep beta on your radar. High risk, high reward for sure on that idea. But, keep beta on the radar. Because, hey, these are the newbies on the block. And, you can rinse and repeat on these puppies. So, again, not financial advice at all. At all. Okay, now, one last thing I wanted to take a look at, too. All right, before we jumped on out of here, was the JSMY, which we went over yesterday as well. And let's see what's cracking. All right, so we talked about that it could possibly break out of this kind of falling wedge cup and handle yesterday. And it did on the 8th. And we kind of slowly did our thing. Let's see what we have here. One could almost give it this in an idea, Look at this. So you make one of these, right? And that gives you what's called an Adam and Eve double bottom, which I've seen play out. It's kind of like a cup with this sharp point. Then you put a neckline right here, and you take the neckline to the head. That can kind of swing you out. So, yeah.
I like that. It's also cup and handling now. Let's go to a smaller time frame really to see what's happening. This is interesting. All right. And look, resistance, previous resistance becomes new support. We do have a bit of like a resistance zone here, and we're coming to hit the 21-day moving average, which is always the reset point that I discuss. I'm going to look at an even smaller time frame. I want to see market structure. The 5-minute now looks more like a 15-minute chart, and the 15-minute chart looks more like a 1-hour chart. I like what we're seeing here. This could likely continue to the upside. Very new coin, cool concept. Like, we're just finding out about it. It seems to be kind of spreading like wildfire through them. Like, right, this guy's live right here, and he's talking about it. I'm looking at his channel, the Crypto Homie, which I don't know who he is, but he's going over this thing. So
you can't see him. He literally just chatted two chats above you. I'm not sure. He's right there though.
Love you, homie.
Where did it go? Jasmine 6.6 cents hanging in there. You said you got me. I mean, I see your comments, Joseph. What's up, Crypto Lifer? Love you, homie. Much love. Right back at you, homie. Oh my goodness. Joseph, you I mean, I'm right here. You blocked. Wait.
What if I said you're a handsome YouTuber? Look at this. Let's see what he says. I love this.
So we live, Jasmine. Yeah, Jasmine.
Let's see what he says. Let's see what he says.
Yeah, I guess he might have blocked you.
All right, you're a handsome YouTuber. I just want to see what he says.
You guys, we talked about taking profit. We did talk about taking profit, guys. We did talk about that.
This
Just
guy.
saying. When the greed's there, I mean, I know it's hard to do. Yeah, Soul Rise is still hanging. It's still hanging in there.
He's on Soul Rise too,
Like,
man. He's
last
one
I
of these
checked, it's
little.
still like $7.
Everyone's on these new coins on the jump. That's what these.
What do we have here?
He didn't see it anyway.
Cool, guys.
I like this dude. He seems like a nice guy.
We tried to-
Seems like a nice guy. Anyway, moving forward. CELR could do some damage as well. I took profit at 75 cents, back at 40. Never mind. I just seen the chart. Crypto Cuban Missile. If you get a chance, check out my new project. Alchemy, Jose Delgado. Gene Simmons on Altcoin Daily was a great interview. Gene is a very smart and sharp dude. He's very good for crypto. Interesting. Gene Simmons was on Altcoin Daily, like the real Gene Simmons. Jasmine launched on Bittrex May 22nd, hit $3. Oh, interesting. What up, Sammy Cup and Handy? Much love to you and the Lifer fam. Shout out to Zero Allegiance, man. I was following Big Shibwall and it sold 80K for Big Centurion. I may bite to Centurion Inu. Interesting cent. Shib knocked the shib out of him, I guess, but I forgive you, bro. I don't know what he means. I don't. Oh yeah, that's not. Hit the like button. You can't hear even when you're with my earbuds. Yeah, I saw that. Right. All right. Centurion looks hot too. Shout out to the 14,200 subs, man. We're on our way. You guys are killing it. All right, I'm out of here for the night. I appreciate each and every one of you for being here. And I'll be throwing charts up into the Patreon. But thank you to everyone jumping on into the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Call yourself Crypto Lifers, and you are awesome. I'll see you guys on the next live stream. I'll be there tomorrow at 10 a.m. ready to go. You won't have to go through that pain and anguish when during that little mishap. But shout out to everyone here. Let's take a look back at Bitcoin. Not mishap. It's like I live stream on Friday morning, and then you can't see me again till Saturday night. It's a gap. It's a gappage. All eyes on Bitcoin. 55,335. I want to see it break this channel. I want to see it get above that level and pump to the upside, man. That's what I really, really, really want to see. So, yeah. So you could get TA from me, or you could get TA from anyone else on the market.
Okay, hold on a second. Thank you so much, Crypto Gamer. Okay, Luna, thank you for the $2.99 super chat, and then Girth Brooks.
I just want to see how other people do super chat, how other people do TA. Even though shout out to Crypto Wendy.
But yeah,
Girth Brooks, that's
like,
pretty funny.
Like this.
That is
All
kind
right,
of funny.
Hold on
But
a second.
you have to give it to.
Excellent. How about secret? We like Nervous. We like them a lot. They're really cool.
Nervous.
Um,
She's funny, man. She entertains. You got to entertain people.
oh, my foot. I have an itchy on my foot.
I can't do this right now. Itchy on my foot. Oh my gosh. Anyway, I have an itchy on my foot. Like, let's take a look at Adam. Adam's been in this beautiful kind of consolidating pennant. Interesting how it's now forming a bit of a falling wedge, in my opinion. Kind of something more like this, which may have fallen out already. Interesting. We went to a high point, but now Adam's playing some games, and we're gonna watch it closely here. Adam kind of broke on out and got to 88%. I can see it getting up 88%. I am a little worried if it breaks this 30 level in this level too. I'm not saying we can't see it back at 26, right? I'm gonna pull a Fibonacci on this extension. I want to see what happened. So Adam coming all the way up here, it bounced off of the 238 coming to the 232. It come all the way back down to the 618. And you could see it at 21 after that monumental move. It isn't a cup and handle, mark my words. And the 4 hour looks absolutely beautiful. And the 1 hour, it does look good too. So we should get a bit of a pump here based on my trading style and what I do. The daily as well. Also, one of the few coins that's not high on the daily. Almost everything else is high on the daily, which is interesting. How is that 3 day? 3 day also in our favor. So Adam, actually, in my opinion, maybe getting very close to a bottom now. I'm changing my tune after I kind of researched and looked at it. I kind of like where Adam is. Adam stays above 30. I'm very, very bullish about it. Easily getting back up to that all-time high at 44 and then getting all the way up to 60. So you could see a double up for Adam not too long from now. This whole market is getting ready. We went over total and total too. We've gone through all that, and we'll go over it tomorrow morning right when we start off the bat too with the live stream. But I see a lot of movement coming into the altcoin space. That's just what Total and Total 2 say. That's what we're seeing here in the markets. Okay. Let me just throw that in there too to the patrons. And I'm out of here for the night. Girth Brooks. It was funny, right? Go watch the full interview. It's a 35-minute interview. Tony Stokes. Wendy O was on Fox Business this week. Congrats to her. Isn't that crazy, man? She got on Fox Business, dude. Like, I saw that. Like, she posted it. I was like, dude, I can't admit I was not jealous. I was like, man, I want to be on Fox Business. Like, that's insane. Like, that's awesome, right? Hey, it makes me think that maybe one day I will be on Fox Business. If she can get there, I can get there. I truly believe that. I truly believe that. She networks. She does well. And here's my tutoring if you want to jump on into the beginner's course or the Crypto Lifer course. The beginner's course is Tuesday, 3 to 5. Jump on in there. You will love it. Girth Brooks approves this message. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for coming on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. I'll see you tomorrow. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. Remember, if you came to the channel, then you're already doing the right thing. You're doing it. You're doing it. I'm doing it. And we're having a blast, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for the love. And I'll see you all on the next live stream tomorrow. Peace. Crypto is life.